So here's the deal, okay? You're an actor, I know it. You're an actor, you have an audition, it's a self-tape, and they want you to send in two takes, an A and a B. And you are confused. You don't know what to do. I'm gonna give you a few quick tips so you can approach this with some confidence and clarity. All right, first off, of course, follow their written instructions. There's a casting director down in the Portland area who I absolutely love, and they ask for multiple takes many times in their commercial auditions and their theatrical auditions, theatrical meaning film and TV. And they are very specific and clear with what they offer as far as suggestions for making that second take different, and I really appreciate that. So they talk about getting inside the head and heart space of the character and somehow making that second take different. Maybe they are in the scene and they have different motivations, right? Maybe what they're thinking and feeling is different. Maybe how they're going after what they're going after in the scene is somehow different. You need to show them different choices. It's your interpretation, of course. You are interpreting the ideas and the story of the script based on your own experience, but you need to send two versions, right? I don't think it makes a lot of sense to send two versions and that second version is absolutely absurd and it would never ever work. But you do want to show a version that looks, sounds, feels different. There's a quote from this filmmaker, and I'm not going to say their name because they kind of annoy me now, but I saw them say, for any given moment or line in a script, a lot of times actors feel like, oh my gosh, there's so many different ways I could play this or say this or do this. And this filmmaker, their point was, if you really know the character and have made some choices about who the character is, there's probably only 2 or 3 choices as far as the line delivery and what's going on in the moment that makes sense for that character. So that for me, that's helpful because sometimes I get a bit too expansive with, should I try it like this? Should I go here? Should I go here? Should I do this? Should I be here? Should I be here? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I be here? Because I've got a lot of expressivity. I've got a lot of range, dynamic range in my personality and in my voice because I come from music anyway. I'm segueing. I'm sorry. You need to make sure that your second take starts different. Show me a different shape. If your first take, you started here, maybe the second take, maybe you enter. If you first take, you're talking and the first line is like this. Here's the dialogue of the first take. Here's the dialogue of the second take. And then I connect. Or if the first line is here of that first scene, maybe in the second scene you can motivate sitting down, lowering the camera, shooting from a different angle, creating a different frame size, changing the lighting subtly. And that might be a little too far. But I want to give you permission to approach how you're expressing yourself in the scene and how the character is going after what they want. Show us different ways to do that. Show them different actions, verbs, right? I am not seducing here. I am intimidating. I am not uplifting here. I am insulting, whatever. Show us some different verbs, show us some different emotions, show us some different ways of living in the space, show us some different ways of how you're using your body language, make some different choices, and have a great time while you're doing it. Explore the scene, have fun, show them how you think this role might look, show them your humanity, show them your emotions, show them your creativity. And as always, break a leg at your next audition, and gosh darn it, just have fun. Because this business is nuts, and most of the time we don't get the part, so you might as well have fun while you're chasing the dream. All right, I'm out.